Muwonge, we've been to Sebe, we've been to so many places. These challenges are universal. Terrible road network. The roads are poor. The healthcare system is sick itself. The education system, even now as we speak, children are not at school because teachers are not paid. The unemployment, the poverty, those are numerous. But specifically now that I'm in Lango, I was intrigued, I was challenged and greatly inspired by where I first stepped foot in Lango. I was received by my brother, Jimmy Akena, and I take that as a great honor, paying a visit to the resting place of the father of our nation, Dr. Milton Obote, and saluted him. But that also reminded me of a very, very, very important aspect of our society, especially this generation. The reunification, the healing of the wounds, the bridging of the differences. We are the generation that inherited the hate that we don't know where it came from. We are the generation that has been taught to divide. We are the generation that has been taught to hate each other. It has been more than 45 years of that. I feel like God has sent us to heal those wounds. So, primary in my message to the people of Lango, and by extension also the people of Uganda and the rest of Uganda, is that we must come together. No wonder our party is called the National Unity Platform. We want to focus on national unity. It's until we unite that we're going to see that our problems affect us equally. It's until we unite that we're going to see that we are an asset to each other and not a liability. It's until we unite that we are going to see that we are more similar than different. So it is national unity that I want to focus on. But we cannot unite when we don't understand what the cause of our division was, what the cause of this manufactured enmity was. And when I was speaking to the people of Apache yesterday, I told them that many of the things we were told were actually carefully constructed lies. For example, in the 80s, when many of us were babies, and we grew up being told that the UPC people killed our people, I had the rare opportunity to read history and indeed to see, for example, on the 26th of December of 2004, Kaindo Tafire, who is Museveni's general, came out and said that actually during the Bush War in Luero, they would put on UPC uniforms with the face of Dr. Obote and went to villages in Uganda to kill our people. And then later on, they would come and pretend like they are saving us. So, like Malcolm X taught us that if you are not careful, the media will make you hate the victims and praise the culprits. Now, this generation must know that if we know the truth, then we are going to come together. If we know the truth, we are going to be the healing generation. Our grandfathers are gone, our fathers and mothers are gone. We are here, we are the elders today. We are the generation to decide where our children are going to go. We want our children to go into the direction of national unity and reconciliation. We want our posterity, the next generation, to go to the line of truth-telling. And that is going to be my major focus while in Lango here. Once we come together, we are going to think together. We are going to plan together. And we are going to move forward together. And we are going to love together. In any case, we were given that example by our forefathers. Have you asked yourself why Dr. Obote married a Muganda woman? Why don't they teach that to us? Why don't they point there? Because if they point there, we'll find more reason to love each other than hate each other. But they don't show us that. We are the generation to show the people that. We're a generation to love, not to hate. To unite, not to divide. To build bridges, not to build walls. Thank you very much. Sorry I took so long.
Yesterday you visited Jimmy and how significant is that?
I don't know. For me, it was out of brotherhood. Jimmy and I go back a long way. I was telling my friends here that he was the first person that listened to my song, Batman from Kamboja, way back before we went to Parliament. before I was also in politics. So we had that conversation as us. Maybe God was planning it to reflect in the future. So here I was visiting my brother and I'd gone to salute the father of the nation. But again, like I spoke to him, I hope this outpours to the rest of us. This is supposed to be a symbol of unity, a symbol of brotherhood, a symbol of national reconciliation and unification. Yeah. Well, I cannot say it has been entirely smooth because a few times we've had roads blocked on us and we've been diverted to long routes, thereby reaching our venues late. But as we've all seen, it has been way less violent, way less brutal. We have not lost anybody. The police has not shot tear gas to us yet. They've not shot our people. They've not run our people over our people, save for only the 3 people that were knocked by the police cars in Busunju. But other than that, I must say, by and large, it has been smooth. You know, we expected worse and we prepared for worse. And we are very glad that that worse has not come to us. Thank God. And we pray that that Holy Spirit that has touched the police, it continues touching them. Now, I hope the police realizes that we can actually coexist, that we are all Ugandans. I hope they realize that they can do their noble duty, Uganda. I hope they realize that when they don't cause violence, there's never any violence. When they don't tear gas people, there's never any mess. I hope it goes like that. I'm sure it does not only communicate to us, but it communicates to them too. I must also thank our comrades, the foot soldiers, and the ordinary Ugandans that join us. We've always been preaching discipline. Be disciplined, at least on our side. And they've done that. I salute them. They've observed traffic rules. They've always driven on one side of the road. They have been disciplined. They've been less angry even when they are provoked. I request them to keep that line. We, on our side, will maintain the discipline because we want to be seen by our actions. But I also thank the police and military for not killing us yet, for not beating us yet. I believe that's the way it should be going. Thank you.
What is your position on the disparity in paying salaries, especially teachers, which has caused a lot of outcry?
It's unfortunate. It's unfortunate, but it's not by mistake to see that teachers are teachers. The greatest teacher of my life is Professor Dr. Patrick Mangeni Wandeda. He wrote a book and said not all teachers are teachers and not all of them are worth celebrating, especially in this regime where a teacher receives their first salary on their last funeral rite. But anyway, that was a slight joke, but it communicates on the plight of teachers today. It's unfortunate that there's discrimination. That is what we are going to heal in our government. We disagree that teachers are discriminated depending on what they teach. Science teachers that teach sciences should be respected and should be paid well. But so are the arts teachers, and that we shall fix in the next government. Teachers will be paid well and on time. Not only teachers, medical workers too. Our men and women in uniform too, the police officers, prisons officers, and UPDA soldiers. They will be paid well and they will be well catered for because these are very noble civil servants. These are very noble, citizens of Uganda. Thank you.
In Lamu, the peasants, especially the rural farmers, get a lot of problems with their food. When during planting season, they experience a lot of loss. When they are harvesting and they are selling, the price is very low. What would your government do about that?
Yeah, I know, and like I said, it's not only in Lamu. it's in Busoga, it's in West Nile, it's in Uganda, it's everywhere, where a farmer goes and buys a kilogram of maize seed at 10,000, and by the time they are reaping their produce, a kilogram is at 800. It's unfortunate. But during the days of former leaders, the Dr. Obotes and even Amin, we had cooperatives. These were helpful to the farmers. They were destroyed. We can't reinvent the wheel. We are just going to go back in history and see what worked and fix it. So these cooperatives and the new government policies that will be well studied and found to be beneficial to the farmers will be reignited, and agriculture will be what they're venturing into again.
Thanks, Mr. President. Let's start the press.
We shall have another press conference because we are running late.
No, let me answer the question then, man. Let me answer the question. Well, it's an opportunity to speak to the people of Lamu. At least 2-3 more questions. Am I allowed? Thank you very much, sir. Yes. First of all, it's not about me. And I'm not asking Honorable Jimmy Akena to rally behind me. He's the president of UPC, and I respect his party. But even when we're from different parties, him and I, what we both believe in is that the nation should know that we are brothers. The nation should know that it should be normal for us to be together. It should be normal for our people to be together. What we do, we are demonstrating a new Uganda where we stand together. Of course, he was unfairly blocked from running for president. And now that the regime blocked Honorable Jimmy Akena from running for president, I really hope the people of Lamu will use this opportunity to understand the meaning of protest vote. Yes. And they know how to respond to this regime, because it's unfair. You know, if it's a competition, it should be a fair competition. Why lock out somebody? Is it because they think that when they block Honorable Jimmy Akena, then Museveni will have a smooth way? No, I'm sure the people of Lango will speak through their vote. I leave that to them. Yeah. Thank you very much. I think that's any other question?
Thank you so much, Your Excellency. I have only one question, especially concerning those civil servants. We know that most of them, the local government, are also citizens. But then also there are also actors, especially the human resources, contracts. What are you going to do for them? Because now the arts leaders are also now striking. So what about the government and the local government who are not? What are you going to do?
It will be government policy to fight discrimination in any form it presents itself. We will not agree with discrimination, whether it's in promotion or it's in remuneration. We will disagree with it. So people will be paid equally. We will be rewarding content. We will be rewarding service. Yeah. Thank you very much, and may God give us a good day.